My name is Charlotte Steele, and my father-in-law was Joe M. Steele, and he was absolutely a magnificent human being. He was in college, and he got where he needed some money, so he started canning tomatoes, and then to cool them down, he would put them in the creek, and then put the label on them. So he said, I was so in debt, I never could go back to college.
To build that business up through the Depression and continue to grow was pretty impressive on its own, looking at it. Then he comes into Springdale and continues to grow. He gets the contracts for the government for World War II. So to pack millions of cases of vegetables by hand during the 40s, that was quite an achievement.
From canned tomatoes to Germany, to canned spinach to Tunisia, the Arkansas men and women involved with Steele's vast canning operations helped feed and power the Allies to victory. And a grateful nation took notice.
As I was walking through the galley the other day, I spotted the enclosed label from Nancy Joe Green Beans. Needless to say, it made me just a little bit homesick. And I cut it off the can, posted it on the wardroom bulletin board to show the other guys my hometown is on the map. Thanks for the beans, Joe. They are a reminder to me that you folks back home are fighting this war too.
But Steele realized that continued growth for industry and municipalities in northwest Arkansas required water. Getting fresh water to flow to northwest Arkansas hasn't always been easy, so Steele led the charge to secure a large water source for the residents and industry in Benton and Washington counties. His work was critical to the transformation of northwest Arkansas and has had a lasting impact.
He realized early on, I think, that definitely needed a water supply in northwest Arkansas.
Everything was run on the springs or small lakes. So during the summertime, when drought would come around, a lot of times certain plants would get shut down. So he experienced firsthand early on the importance of water, the key to growth.
He realized that we needed a Beaver Lake.
Joe Steele stayed in the background and working with Jim Trimble really pushed to get the water supply for northwest Arkansas allotment into the legislation.
Northwest Arkansas is what it is today because Joe Steele made sure the money was there when it was needed.
He became ill, was about to lose an eye, and been to the hospital in Kansas City, and then went to Boston, and while he was up there,
he got a telephone call. If he would guarantee, it was either $700,000 or $800,000 for this water project, which was Beaver Lake. And he guaranteed it over the phone.
In the early 1960s, Steele's son Philip brought up the idea of entering into a potential licensing agreement with King Features Syndicate, who owned the rights to the Popeye character for the production of Popeye spinach by Steele Canning. Publicity of the event was carried worldwide, and Steele's sales of spinach exploded.
Another promotion is when the Beatles were just the very beginning. He'd get posters of the four of them, and there were so many cases of vegetables, they would get a poster or two of the four.
From establishing a canning company, to developing a water district, to helping establish the Department of Food Science at the University of Arkansas, Steele's legacy continues to flourish.
You know, he had enough foresight and belief in what he did. You know, he always did the right thing.
He was fun, he was smart, he was a visionary. We had fun together, went on trips, and he was just a great man.